Women and men weren't always equal, you know. They have always had different skills. So when woman invents fire, it's clear she has the necessary brains to rule the tribe. Whereas man, with his muscular body, is perfectly designed to protect what women make. For thousands of years, this proves an effective partnership. Man is the guardian of the home, leaving woman free to invent medicine, democracy, cricket. But after centuries of harmony, man decides he's no longer happy with the status quo and starts getting very cross indeed. At last, once man calms down and stops throwing himself in front of horses, it's agreed that there is no reason why he shouldn't vote as well. In 1979, Britain elects its first male Prime Minister. And now, for the first time in human history, women and men are different, but equal.
And who's to blame? Women. Think about it. Our cabinet has only 5 men sitting on it. Only 3% of men hold chief executive roles. 91% of men feel bad about their bodies, and at airport security, I was targeted for my looks. Do you feel me? How long have we known each other? I look at you, and I see 3 broken men who have been catering to the fragile egos of women for so long now that you've forgotten how to look after yourselves. But don't worry, I'm back. And together, we are going to get you the respect you need. Guys, we are going on a sex strike.
See you, mate. Well, he seems happier.
Divorce. Shit for you, shitter for your friends.
It's just a phase.
And then, when I got to Colombia, that's where I met the most amazing group of men who decided to rise up against the women who were oppressing. A sex strike. They took action, so their wives and the government had to listen. And
Excuse
then,
me, gentlemen. These are courtesy of the 3 ladies in the corner.
We don't see him for a year, and he comes back burning his boxes, preaching at us like he's the ginger Buddha. I mean, I love him, but I've got enough problems as it is without having to work Hector through his midlife.
Tell me about it. I'm sorry, but there's not some big system that's created the world's troubles. If you've got a problem, then there's one person responsible, you.
Yeah. Although, I had my review at work last week. You know what they asked me about? My family plans.
Yeah?
You don't understand how it is now, Dave. With all the guys, it's like, are you moving up or are you moving out? And that's not the worst of it. I told Rach about it. Know what she said? It probably is time to start thinking about kids.
Well, isn't it?
Christ, no. It's not the same for me, Dave. I just couldn't do what you do, you know? Staying at home, sitting around all day. I want to do something before we have kids.
Okay, lads, I need this to say you could have this, but it's not going to be that easy. What do you think? Too easy?
Looks desperate, mate, really desperate.
Dave, Sean, it's all right. You're right. Kids change things.
Yeah, they do. So maybe I should go on a sex strike.
Why are you reading this crap? It poisons your brain. Think back to when I was with Christine. I never realised how trapped the system had me. But now, I've made a choice. A choice to be respected in all my masculinity, because I deserve to be. You think I'm crazy about all this sex strike stuff, don't you?
I'm really happy with Deborah. I wouldn't want to do anything to alarm her.
Are you, though? Happy?
I'm sorry, Hector. It's not for me.
Well, Jack's gonna do it.
What? The sex strike? He's not.
I am, and I'll tell you for the why. The other day I was walking home when these kids rock up in their car and one of them leans out the window and shouts, "But he called me a dilf." Dad, I'd like to fuck. I haven't even got a girlfriend, let alone a frigging kid. I'm 31!
Matriarchy.
Right, and the girls at work, it's all the same. I'm sick of being seen as ridiculously good-looking, quick fuck. We've got to do something.
He's right, Dave. Jack shouldn't have to listen to these sexist, matriarchal discourses. We deserve the same things as women, and we're only going to get them if we fight for them. Equal pay, freedom from objectification.
Multiple orgasms. What? It's important.
Sean, please tell me you're not seriously considering this.
I don't know, Dave. It's like with Rach. She'll always say, just fem up, or you're shouting, you're being too aggressive, you know? I'm not being aggressive, I'm just angry!
That's my boy. Think about it, Dave. Are you going to keep giving in? Or are you going to take a stand, hold something back?
Come on, Dave. This is my one chance to keep my job and to stop Rachel's uterus from fertilising.
What? Just the four of us?
Well, yeah, to start with.
Grassroots. Mate, aren't you tired of being told to calm down, man? Maybe we can't grow some ovaries, but I'll tell you what we can grow. Balls. And I'm not afraid to not use them.
Let's cut back on the gendered language there. But he's right. Action. Respect. Who's with me?
Okay. But only if we all do it. Together.
They won't know what hit them.
Listen up now. These guns, I earned it. These thighs, you know it. Tonight is the night. Tonight is the night. I see you looking. This shirt I bought it. This suit you wanted. Tonight is the night.
I had a really nice time tonight.
Same. Right, I'd really better go.
Oh, don't you want to come in for a tea? Oh, come on.
I shouldn't have to listen to your matriarchal discourse.
This body you crave it, but you can't have it. You'll find out tonight. You'll find out tonight.
Sean? Sean.
You can't have this!
Okay.
Excuse me, are you free at
No flirting, please. On a sex strike.
So listen tonight. You'll find out tonight.
Oh, I'm inviting a few of the girls from work to Luke's party. Is that all right? Have you got all the guys coming? Hi. Dave. Dave?
We can't have sex.
Okay, baby. Is everything all right?
I feel shit about myself. And Hector says it's because of matriarchy.
But you're so hot.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Well, that was a total disaster.
How did we possibly think that not getting our ends wet was going to achieve a step for masculism? Now I can't even get a date.
I've never been more embarrassed. Rachel thought it was absolutely hilarious. I mean, what were we thinking?
How'd Deborah take it when you told her, Dave?
Oh, angry.
Whoa, that's not cool.
Mate, we're in this together.
Hey, you know what? I know he's our friend, but I'm actually glad he's gone.
What?
Haven't you heard? Hector's gone to fight Russia or stand up for something over there. I don't know. They're pretty bad, aren't they?
The important thing is we can put all this masculist crap behind us and move on with our terrible lives.
Absolutely.
Sad I didn't get to see him before he headed off again. He obviously made quite an impression on you guys.
What have you got there? Wow, what are you going to cook for us? You can make us a nice dinner.
I'm just amazed that you're actually going to go without sex.
I mean, the only time my Georgie thinks about anything else is in the 4 minutes after he's ejaculated.
So, Dave, I just overheard Deborah say she had the best sex of her life with you the other night.
You said all of us together.
You snake in the grass.
Dave, why did you tell Sean and Jack I hate you after sex?
They're humiliating us together.
Men holds just 3% of chief executive roles. And you bought Luke a fucking oven.
What?
Hector was right. Just totally confused. We're all fighting each other when we should be fighting against the real enemy.
Who, me?
Not you specifically. I just mean all of you in the abstract.
I thought you liked the oven.
No, you don't. I mean, how can we teach our children ambition and self-respect when we dress them like this? I love you, and I love that you make me feel good about myself. But I want to be more than that. And you think it's all so funny. You love it when we get all angry and worked up. Because you can remind each other that men are these primitive apes who still walk around only thinking about hard-ons and when we can next hit something.
Dave, think of the children.
I am thinking of the children. All I'm saying is, when Hector came back, he spoke to something inside all of us. Didn't he? Jack, why should you be judged just because you put out on the first date?
Oh, my God.
Sex is a beautiful gift. Why should you be too ashamed to enjoy it?
So why can't I enjoy it with Sean?
I don't know. Maybe you should ask Sean. Okay, Hector came back sounding like a bit of a cock. Sorry, cunt, and sure, his braids were a fashion war crime. But I think Hector was just trying to take a stand against something he saw. Something I see too now. That in this world, it's hard having a penis. Do you feel me?